Hello everyone, my name is Oroba Alqurashi and today I'll be presenting my key learnings from two Coursera courses, Understanding Research Methods and Basic Information Literacy. So these courses help me develop important academic skills that I can apply in my university work and beyond. These two courses were assigned as part of my program to strengthen our academic skills. They focus on two important areas, research methods and information literacy. Even though they're very different, they're still strongly connected because they both focus on how we find, evaluate, and use information correctly. So in this presentation, I'll share the key concepts I learned and my personal takeaways. So what is research? Before taking this course, I thought research was just searching for information online. However, I learned that research is actually a systematic process. It starts by asking a clear question, then collecting relevant data, and finally analyzing that data to reach conclusions. So research is not just about finding information, but it's more about understanding and interpreting it. So in this course, I developed several important skills. First, I learned how to create clear and focused research questions that guides the study. Secondly, I practiced doing literature reviews, which means analyzing existing and academic sources. I also understood the difference between qualitative and quantitative research and when to use each one. Finally, I learned the importance of planning and time management because good research requires organization. The most important thing I learned is that research is not just about collecting information, but it's about analyzing it. So now, instead of accepting information directly, I ask questions like who created this, why was it created, and what does it actually show? This helped me think more critically and become a more independent learner. However, doing research alone is not enough. We also need to make sure that information we use is reliable and ethical, which is what the second course focuses on. So, what is information literacy? Information literacy means the ability to find, evaluate, and use information effectively. It supports research by helping us choose the right sources and use them correctly. This is especially important today because not all information we see is reliable. One of the key skills I learned is how to evaluate sources. Now I check the credibility of the author, the reliability of the source, and whether there is any bias. I also focus on using trusted sources like academic journals and official institutions. This improves the quality of my research and makes my work more accurate. Avoiding plagiarism and citing properly. So this is another important concept because plagiarism is very important to be aware of. This means giving credit to the original author by using important citations such as APA format. I also learned how to paraphrase correctly instead of copying. So academic integrity is important because it shows honesty and respect for other people's work. So after this course, I became more careful about where I get my information from. I no longer trust every source immediately. Instead, I verify and compare information. I also feel more responsible when using sources in my assignment, which improves my writing and research skills. So in conclusion, these two courses are closely connected. Research methods teach us how to ask and analyze questions, analyze information, while information literacy teaches us how to evaluate sources and use them ethically. Together, they help us produce better academic work. I also apply these skills in my assignments, group projects, and future studies, inshallah. Overall, these courses help me become a more critical thinker and a more responsible student. Lastly, a more independent learner. Thank you.